Hi and welcome to my channel. So many people are not yet aware of these, but you can get visa sponsorship to work in the UK as a nanny, and you can apply in or out of the UK. If you're interested, leave a comment in the comment section and say I am interested to know more, and I'll send all the details your way. And this is mainly because of the massive shortage of nannies in the UK, the shortage of childcare providers, and the fact that the UK government has increased funding for childcare so that more parents can get back into work. So again, leave a comment and say I will apply today. But the best news about all of these is dependents are allowed. If you're an overseas worker, obviously, like I said, you can apply in or out of the UK. The starting salary for UK nanny jobs is £45,000 a year, which is higher than doctors who start at £38,000 a year, higher than nurses, midwives, allied healthcare professionals who start at only £32,000 a year, and a lot higher than carers who start at £25,000 a year. So leave a comment and say, I am ready for UK nanny jobs, because I'm going to share with you the eligibility criteria, how to apply, what they are looking for, and everything you need to significantly increase your chances of success. But if you need one-to-one support to apply, you want you and I to go through your CV, your application, and talk one-to-one about how to proceed, leave a comment and say I need one-to-one support with UK nanny jobs. But guess what? I have organized a live class on Thursday about these nanny jobs. We're going to look at these nanny jobs. We'll look at other UK jobs, which ones are giving visa sponsorship, how do you apply in or out of the UK, which ones allow dependents, what are the visa rules associated with these jobs, as well as how to get paid to work and study for free in the UK so you can progress in your career, to work less, earn more, and get to retire early, as well as career progression opportunities that you can progress into, because these are entry level jobs and you don't want to stay stuck there. So leave a comment and say, I want the live class, and I'll send the details your way. And please don't worry, if you're not available on Thursday, you're working, you're busy, life happens, you forget, just register, because I'll personally send you the link to the recording immediately after the live class. If you're watching this video right now, which you are, you should be in that class. So leave a comment and say, I want the link for the live class, and I'll send it your way. Like I said, we'll look at other UK jobs as well and explore some of the best opportunities that this beautiful country has to offer. So in terms of the eligibility, by the way, for this job, what is it that you need? And by the way, I've got a nurse from Zambia who recently relocated to the UK as a carer. So she's a registered nurse. She's done ALT, OAT several times. You know, the whole brouhaha with nursing. And so she was like, Nurse Melvis, I'm tired of this. I've already done it 3 times. And I was like, girl, you can come to the UK and then upgrade while you're here. And so we were exploring various jobs. And so I mentioned nanny job. She was like, oh, really? Can I? And I was like, yeah, of course. They give visa sponsorship. And she's got a 5-year work visa for UK nanny jobs. The family was well pleased with her nursing background, very well spoken, gentle, sweet, soft, respectful, absolute perfection for these nanny jobs. So these are some of the core skills and the core values that they're looking for. So leave a comment and say, I will succeed, because there's power in the word. If you're watching this on TikTok, the best thing is to DM me, send me a private message, and I can send those details your way. But the first thing is age. And I know you're watching this and thinking, Nurse Melvis, I'm very interested. But what is the age restriction? Like, am I too old for this? No, you're not. The best news is you need to be at least 18 years old. So there is a lower age limit. You have to be 18 and above, but there's no upper age limit. And let me tell you something. It's about interest in children, interest in early childhood development. It's not the fact that you've got 20 kids, please, because there are some people that when I talk about these nanny jobs, they're like, hi Melvis, I've already got 8 children, so I'm very good with children. Sometimes having more children doesn't necessarily mean that you like children or you're good with them. Sometimes it's a sign of being irresponsible, I'm sorry to say. So it's not about how many kids you have. And I'm saying this because it's the worst thing you can say in a job interview for nanny jobs. Don't go on and on about how many kids you have, because the more doesn't always mean better. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I have all it takes, because yes, you do. So age, lower age limit 18, no upper age limit. What about qualifications and experiences? And by the way, before we get into all of that, I have 17 years of experience in healthcare. I've been in the UK now for 15 years, and I started as a carer in a nursing home. In 2 years, I went through all different types of UK carer jobs because I was trying to upgrade, trying to find something that was not very stressful. And let me tell you something, one was just more stressful than the other. So I decided to upgrade into nursing. I studied nursing in this country. I've got a first class degree in adult nursing. I later on did a master's degree in mentorship in nursing, which helped me progress into senior management and leadership jobs within the UK National Health Service, where I've got 13 years of experience. I then later on did another master's degree for 3 years in advanced clinical practice, which helped me to further progress into an advanced nurse practitioner, which, by the way, is the most senior clinical nursing job. And why am I sharing this with you? I studied for free. When you apply for these entry level jobs, they are there to get you into the building, to get you into the room, and you should leave them as entry level jobs. You need to upgrade because this country is full of massive opportunities, but you need to come out of your comfort zone to get them. I paid no tuition fees. I wasn't British. I didn't have indefinite leave to remain. I was an immigrant and an international student for fee payment purposes, but all of my tuition fees were paid and I got a work visa, not even a student visa. These opportunities are open to you as well, and they come with visa sponsorship. That's how I was able to do them. So leave a comment and say, I want to study for free in the UK, and I'll send those details your way. Now, I'm fully retired, by the way, from nursing. I'm still in my 30s. I'm now fully retired. I work 100% from home and I make about £15,000 more or less every single month from my work from home jobs alone, excluding everything else that I do. Why am I sharing this with you? You also need these work from home jobs because they will enable you to retire earlier than you can ever imagine. You will never do an extra shift in your life once you get started with these work from home jobs and you're able to follow everything consistently. So leave a comment and say, I want work from home jobs, and I can send you those details. And I've got 9 years of experience doing them, and I can help you with the jobs, the links, the company, CV samples, cover letter samples, free courses, everything you need to get started. Everything I wish I had 9 years ago when I got started. So leave a comment and say I'm ready for work from home jobs. But I've got a free group on Telegram. Link is in the comment section below. It's free to join. The name of the group is Nurse Melvis Career Coaching. If you're watching this, which you are, you should be in that group. So leave a comment and say I want the free Telegram group, and I'll send the link your way. So in terms of educational qualifications, you don't need to have a degree to be a nanny in the UK. But if you've got any educational qualifications achievements, then it's only fair that you flaunt that on your CV. I'm all about leaving no stone unturned. I'm all about going all out to talk about yourself during interviews because it is competition. You see how I sit here and I tell you I've got 2 master's degree, I've got a first class degree, I currently offer consulting to UK companies. I've been successful in every single job interview I've had in the last 17 years. That is the way you need to talk during your interviews, because there are other people that if they talk better, they're going to get the job. And let me tell you something about the UK. It is not the best person that gets the job. No, it is the person that is able to articulate their thoughts, their ideas, what's in their brain beautifully. The more you understand the job, what they need, the better you can articulate it, the higher the chances of success. And this is why many of us, especially people from ethnic minority backgrounds like myself, are stuck in low paying jobs in the UK because we focus on doing the work, not reflecting on what we're doing and learning how to talk about ourselves because of modesty. And let me tell you, modesty will get you nowhere. If you've got achievements, you've got things that you're good at, you've got values, you've got behaviors, you need to talk about them. Because if I'm paying you so much money to look after my child, I want to know that you're up to the task. I want to know that you're sweet and there's something special about you and you're unique and you're intelligent and smart. So in terms of qualifications, it's all about early childhood development, early childhood education. So that is key. You don't need to have experience working as a nanny, but it's obvious that if you've got experience, that's a huge advantage. Again, it's how you use the advantage to, be able to make sure that you stand ahead of everyone else. And that modesty, again, will not let many of us talk. And that's why when I'm doing one-to-one interview preparation, what I always say is, please don't be modest. It's an interview. You need to flaunt your skills. You need to flaunt your qualifications. You need to go all out because you need to get that job. And then once you get the job, live above the expectations. I'm all about living above the expectations. Do more than they expect. So in terms of organizations recruiting, and companies and all of that. And by the way, I did a live class about these UK nanny jobs, a 3-hour live class. If you're interested in that live class, leave a comment and say, I want the live class for UK nanny jobs, and I'll send it your way. In terms of organizations, there's actually a university called Nolan College. They offer one course, Becoming a Nanny in the UK. There's also another company called Home Organizers, very helpful when it comes to these nanny jobs. Very, very good, legit, and just like what you need. So you want to check these out. But if you need one-to-one support, contact me at Nurse Melvis Career Coaching, or leave a comment and say, I want support with UK nanny jobs, because I cannot wait to help you to get started with this journey. And please share this with your loved ones and encourage